Oh, I should wait till you start just to
I
speak.
started. You're good.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay. We went to Cove Copper Field Vale. Fuck.
Vale? Vale?
Coppervale.
Stupid. Okay. When we went to Cove Coppervale, and we went there because we heard news that some big fish things tried to kill people on a boat, and there were people riding the big fish things. And Mishra was like, "I know all about that. Actually, what the fuck? I need to go there right now." And then got
We did it.
explained it about Mistral's backstory a little bit. We got there to investigate the attack. We met a really nice pie salesman and baker, and we bought pastries and stuff from him. And I paid for Rusa to take baking lessons, which was cute. And then we, went to the tavern and we met some folks at the tavern. And they directed us towards the docks, and we went and talked to the ship captain who was on the boat that was attacked and learned more about what was happening. And throughout the investigations, we essentially figured out that a group of goblins went north. Also, a were shark and some folks who were like known bandits also went north to a specific place where these bandits hide out, and they probably took this special magical item called the something pearl, the dark something pearl. I wrote one.
Deep Sea Aqua Pearl.
Yeah, I'm doing great without my actual notes in front of me. Hold on.
Mhm.
And they, the people who came in on the shark creatures, known as the Mirai, were trying to recover the deep sea aqua pearl, but they didn't find it, and it seems like these bandits took it, and so Mistral wants to know why it's important, why his friend, attacked and killed some people. We're gonna go talk to these bandits and figure out what the fuck is going on. That's the plan.
You also, because you got all of the information you could out of the town, Cleo's agents were able to get you a real quick quest for some funds. If you were able to kill the leader of these bandits, you were actually given a name, but they are a were shark.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and because we know that they're a were shark in preparation, Mistral and Sophia worked together to construct some silver arrowheads for Mistral. And I believe Sophia used her channel divinity to make a silver greatsword for Yelsi.
Yes.
That is correct.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Also, Doug scammed a child.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You met the child who got the spell book.
I almost forgot. I was like,
Yeah. Doug scanned a fellow tiefling child. There's not even any race
tiefling handshake.
Yeah.
For shame, Douglas.
It was piece of ham stuffed it in my face hole. All right. Hello, friends, and welcome to a time of adventure, dice, escaping the trials that the real world brings us. I'm here to make you feel things through imaginary characters and math ranks. This is first and foremost a safe place. Here we will all bear some part of our souls for the others to see. So, things may get raw from time to time. What matters is that we all know and are willing to pump the brakes when the situation calls for it, though hopefully it isn't necessary. This tale we're about to tell mainly dances along the lines of grimdark and the hero's journey. Adversaries may not be exactly as they seem, but not everything needs to end in a fight if you are resourceful. The world I bring you is cruel, but in the end, I care more about the person on the other side of the screen than I ever will about the zeros and ones on the screen. I'm not a perfect DM, such a thing does not exist. I will make mistakes as surely as you will. If something doesn't seem right, we take a moment and we see how we can fix the wrong. I love you guys. Play some fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
All right. So the camera pans back into the party. The next morning, unless there was something you guys wanted to do last night during the smithing process.
Nah, I'm busy
Any
working.
Hard busy working or working busy, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
For those that were not hard at work at the small forge, um, if you did not immediately go to bed, you were treated to a bit of a show put on by the proprietress of
Ooh.
the. It's in my notes. Chief's Reef, which, as I'll remind you, is run by a group of people all in a partnership together. The tavern owner's name, lest you have forgotten, is Lisa Lewin Cardis.
Lisa Lewin. Ley?
Lelywyn.
Lisa Lewin.
Lewin.
Cardis.
Lisa Lewin Cardis. Who is a Loon's relative.
No,
Oh, I thought Cardos. I thought that was Loon's last name. It's Cardos.
Cardos. This is Cardris.
Cardris. Okay.
Sorry, I did not fully pronounce that. But she puts on a pretty lovely performance, overall performance for her, sure. For those who cannot see me because I do not have my video up on Gabe's thing, I unceremoniously tossed something in behind me. Okay, 17 plus stats. So it's
Insight
a pretty
check.
good performance.
Do I believe it? Is it real? Are they selling it?
They're selling it pretty good.
I don't know.
You see, as part of the actually, you can't see. You're helping Sophia.
Yeah, I'm busy.
So, Galen, Doug, and Yelsey. Not Galen.
You mean
Rusa?
Rusa? Galen's here,
Wrong
actually.
game. Wrong
In spirit.
Yeah.
She's in the shadows with the Hat Man.
She's just chilling.
Rusa, Doug, and Yelsey are treated to a spectacle where the actual interior of the inn sort of like darkens a bit, and then like the overhead lights come on, and it looks like you're inside of a ornately decorated clam, or like in the middle of like a bioluminescent like kelp field
Ooh.
or coral field, rather coral. Lisa is quite the adept dancer, and just even sort of seeing her, you just feel like, this is very nice. And
Oh, yeah.
about halfway through the performance, she sort of looks to the onlookers and invites people to come up and collaborate with her.
Aw.
Do any of you, the players, wish to do so?
I would, but I'm making arrowheads.
Rusa is too shy.
Would
Doug
Yelsey volunteer Doug?
also would not. I think Yelsey would, but Cow's not here.
You know what? I'm gonna bend time and space so Mistral can see this.
Whoa.
Because
Aw.
I'm God.
You are. You are God.
You are. You are gay.
So Mistral does see the when Lisa asked for collaborators.
Mm-hmm.
Does Mistral go up?
Yes, I think Mistral stands and just sort of like looks, like almost like double checking, like, oh, you want people to come up with you, right? That's what you're asking for?
She
Like,
sort
you're
of
busy?
Yeah, she sort of comes up to you, looks you up and down, gives you sort of a coquettish smile, takes you by the hand,
Oh,
and she leads you in this sort of daring tango that you can feel actually. She's using a bit of storm sorcery to
Whoa.
emphasize movements of like clothes and whatnot, and emphasize just like the dramatic moments.
yeah. I do something similar with my cloak of elven kind. It's like very long and billowy on me, and I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to like create like this swirling ball of wind under my cloak to sort of like help it
In the
flow out and
escalation
billow.
you guys do with magic, that's Doug giving your Russo the play-by-play. He's doing this and this and this and this. And this.
Yeah, you like
It's
see me
he's
like
the guy who goes to like the magic show, and just points out, every
Yeah,
single
same old thing.
method.
Yes.
Alternatively,
is
you're the
fascinated.
person in the anime who is like explaining to the viewers, wink, wink, what's actually happening on the battlefield because no one can see it with the human eye.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
It's really quite simple.
Yeah, and I think Mistral will also like let loose a swarm of origami birds that like flutter around the stage and like light up with like different colors and get carried aloft
Ooh.
on the wind.
Seeing you get so into this performance, she actually there's a band playing, but she starts to sort of sing a small sea ditty.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
your birds have something to sort of flow around to. Um, and since she rolled a natural 17, that's about a 24 performance. Uh, Mistral, go ahead and take a D10 combat inspiration
Oh,
because she is a
Ooh.
valor bard.
oh,
Ah,
cool, 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 cool.
this makes sense.
Valor Bard Storm Sorcerer. That's very fun.
Um, as the performance comes to an end and everyone's sort of applauding, she sort of does a small curtsy with her dress and looks up at you and she's like, "Wow, it's been a while since an adventure's been able to keep up with me like that. Good job."
Thank you. It was quite fun. It's been some time since I've done something like that. Wow. And he like just holds out a hand, and all of the origami swarm begins to just like flutter in order, like down the arm and then like up and under the cloak. And you can hear like the crinkling of paper as they like unfold and like slide up his back.
Interesting trick you got there.
Thank you. It's something my family does. Most of the time people manipulate the wind, it's invisible or imperceptible. I like to see where my wind is traveling. Sometimes.
Well, if you treat life each time like you treated that dance, then I can see fair winds coming your way, my friend.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Um Wow. And I think like Michelle's like still like holding her hands and like doesn't realize that he's holding her hands.
Aww.
There's a polite like clearing of the throat behind you.
Oh, sorry.
SA just sort of just like looks that good naturedly, just like,
Yeah, please excuse me. I appreciate the opportunity to dance with you.
"Oh, don't worry about SA. He's just playing around. It's fine." Your
I
hands
understand.
are. You're an archer.
Yes, primarily. How do can you tell?
The calluses.
I see. Hmm. You're very perceptive.
I just know people.
Hmm.
You don't get to be 40 without knowing a bit about people. You don't get to be a bard without knowing a bit about people either.
I was wondering how you knew the shanty as well. Do you have many songs and stories if you're a renowned bard?
Yes, I do know a few. Do you have any requests?
Nothing in particular. I would just love to hear you sing again. Please. if you have anything else.
You are such a charmer. I can see why Essay might be jealous of you.
Mr. like furrows his eyebrows up a little bit, like to the side. Oh, I don't mean to flatter. I
I'm
simply,
I'm 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 joking with you, dear. Go on back to your friends, and I'll give you a few sea shanties before you head to bed.
thank you, lovely.
She
I
smiles at you.
float on down to my seat, light as air.
Um, yes, Lisa goes about singing a few sea shanties. There, some you've picked up, some you've. Uh, one of them is surprising to you because it's something that your old friend Levy used to sort of
I was
hum to
wondering.
themselves.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Um,
Is
But-
that a Reverie song specifically, or it's just something that Levy hummed? And like I don't know where it came from.
you thought it was a reverie song, but
Mhm.
she knows it.
Yeah, cool. If she's a far traveled bard, of course she'd probably know
Yeah.
it.
She's been a bard for about 16 years. So.
Wow.
But the night's food is also quite good. You have that spicy seafood and sausage gumbo. If you got that, there's fish and chips, chicken of the sea, which is just chicken cutlets cut like fish and served with a cream gravy. But eventually, the work at the forge is done. Sophia, you can come in and bestow the arrowheads and the great sword to the people you made them for. And we are getting ready to bed down for the evening. Is there any conversations that want to be had this night, or are you all just getting ready for your big day tomorrow of confronting this adversary before you and hopefully getting closer to some answers?
I don't have anything that I was preparing.
Yeah, I don't have anything off the top of my head right now.
Sophia, Mistral.
I'm good. Ready to fight these fucking guys.
Doug's
Ready to
gonna write in
party?
his Doug's gonna write in his non-evil diary and then try to resist writing in his evil diary.
All right, go
Aw.
ahead. This is day 5.
Yeah,
What does
day
Doug's
5.
not evil diary look like? Does
I
it have like
was-
My Little Ponies on it?
It's password protected.
It's a password protected diary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting water. I was gonna talk to Doug about how he's faring with his evil diary.
By all means.
It's so evil, it's irresistible. Now, we're on if we can get this done, we're on day 5 of 7, which is further than I've ever been. But we will see.
We will.
Kind of.
Sophia, go ahead and make me
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give you a choice here. You can make an insight check or you can make a perception check. I won't say for what it is, but one of those two, you can make one.
But they're both. I'm gonna do insight. They're both the same. 22.
Okay. You can tell, and not necessarily that Doug can't, but it's buried like deep in his subconscious. There is a certain yearning to. There's a certain adhesion to what may occur if he bypasses this trial. He may not fully know it himself. Maybe he does. But there's a certain adhesion, that fear of what's to come should this come to pass.
Right. Gotcha. A little bit of fear of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Fear of change. You mean aversion, by the way?
What's up?
Yeah,
You
I
said
think
adhesion.
I think Mike meant aversion, but I understood what
Okay.
he was trying to say.
I just want to make sure.
Did I say adhesion?
Yeah,
did,
my
it's fine.
brain
It's
squiggled for a
aversion.
sec.
He's real stuck on it.
He's real stuck
He-
on
he-
this
he-
future.
In some ways, he is stuck on
Yeah.
this deal.
I am stuck on Beelzebub.
Alright. So,
Um,
nope.
Words
We're
can't
writing in the
stick
evil
on
diary,
me.
mates.
Hold on.
No!
I was gonna do something. I have spells I can cast, which
Okay.
include, I believe it's enhance ability.
Oh, is this an ability check or a saving throw, by the way?
It's a saving throw.
Oh, I had bless on. I fucked that up anyways.
What's up?
I need to turn bless off.
What's no?
I don't remember
Does
what.
enhance ability affect saving throws?
No,
Yes.
it might just be checks. I don't remember if it's saving throws.
I thought it was saving throws and attack roll. Not attack. Ability check and saving throws with a specific ability type. So you can
I'm gonna
choose
check.
wisdom.
I think it's just checks for enhance ability, but I was gonna cast the spell.
There's like an owl.
Was it
one.
protection from
No, it's
evil and
not.
good?
There's also resistance as a cantrip. I don't know if you
I
know
don't
that.
think.
It is just ability.
Yeah, it's
enhance
checks.
ability is just ability checks, but there's
Damn. Protection from evil and good is like against possession and against.
that. I think being forced to write into a diary is a sort of possession. I would
That's
assume
fair.
so.
Can you give me advantage by helping me on my wisdom check? Can you give me some sage wisdom? Because then I can get
Oh.
something other than a 7.
Don't trust strangers on the internet.
Ah, I already did that. That got me into
Shit.
this mess. What's the internet?
Fuck.
Emma's on the move.
She's
I'm
doing
moving.
She's
Yeah,
playing from her bed.
I'm tired.
It's okay. I think it
I'm
was
gonna curl
protection
up.
from evil and good.
It's fine. Go ahead and I
Yeah.
believe that means you roll with advantage.
Yeah, it would just be advantage.
Whimsdom.
Yep.
14.
14 is not enough.
Sad.
All right. You have that
Uh.
second of like, did it work? And then Doug's eyes kind of blank, and he furiously is writing it. Well, I think he tears through his pack for the evil diary, and then he's furiously writing in it.
I could try to physically stop Doug.
Go ahead.
Yelsey would.
Okay, yeah. Why don't me and Yelsey try to physically stop Doug from writing in his diary?
Alright, I will. Hopefully, Cal has put some things in Yelsey's character sheet.
You're
Alright,
gonna stop
so,
the 8 strength wizard from writing? Psh.
alright, so I'll roll athletics for Yelsey.
I'll give Yelsey advantage on this. She's
Okay.
probably got a better athletics than me.
Okay.
Oh man.
Go ahead and roll an athletics check, Doug. But you can use your intelligence modifier.
I'm just gonna roll intelligence. My big strong brain.
You're not proficient in athletics? What the heck?
Yeah.
It is a very, very long like this is a trial,
Yeah.
and I will say right now, I need Yelsey and Sophia to make Constitution saves. Not from anything Doug is doing, but this is a constant all-night thing.
Right.
Oh.
I got an 11.
Alright, we're gonna... Okay, Yelsey,
Good job,
not
Yelsey.
exhausted. Sophia, 1 point of exhaustion.
I can deal with that.
Doug, I think if you're
Oh, do
being
I-
restrained on... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to also roll a con save at disadvantage.
No.
Oh no.
That is 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay.
That's rough. That's rough, buddy.
Rusa and
Hello.
Mistral. Please roll me perception checks.
What a sippy.
Because we're me, and we have to see if we wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if you're honk shoeing hard enough.
We hear
I
a shuffle,
honk
shuffle,
shoe harder
shuffle, shuffle.
than everyone. I actually don't. I think Mistral's a light sleeper, but we'll see. Percepi.
Yeah, you
Whoa,
both.
look at us.
Whoa.
I think you get about like a good 4 hours, because and then like the sounds of struggling don't stop from the other room. Like
Are they fucking?
Guys, we're fucking.
I didn't think the Douglas Yelsey
Whoa.
relationship skewed that way, and I still don't. So what's happening?
yep. I think in this entire like thing, their door was not locked.
I mean, if it was, I could probably pick it up, maybe.
Did you pick up thieves' tools?
Oh, I don't know. Let me check. I would just ask it nicely to open up.
Actually, the doorknob is sleeping. The doorknob is sleeping. Like Alice in
Oh.
Wonderland doorknob.
Classic.
That
classic
doorknob
problem.
is honk shoeing so hard.
I mean, I am proficient with thieves' tools.
What do you?
But
Did you
today-
buy any?
This thieves can't pick the lock.
Never mind.
Hee hee.
Hoo.
Just use Thorn's grade A lockpick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have.
I went to the Jean-Claude Van Damme School of Lockpicking.
Have you tried just turning into a very
Oh,
small
punch
bug
it.
and walking through the keyhole?
You know what?
Turn into a
Actually,
bug.
Riley, you are not Riley, Mistral. You are an origami artist.
Yes. Can I make lockpicks out of my origami? Is that what you're saying?
Give me an Arcana check.
That'd be a pretty impressive piece of
Give
origami.
Hold on, hold
Give
on.
me a wisdom check.
I was gonna say Arcana, wisdom, spell casting.
You could make a turning tool out of paper. I don't know if you could make a pick out of paper.
It is magic.
Well, let's just see
That's
what
true.
what his magic paper mache does.
What can my magic paper do? My intelligence is pretty good.
Do you
actually.
have prestidigitation?
No.
Oh.
I have shocking grasp and mage hand.
Hmm.
Let's just see what you got, man.
Yoink.
Well,
Natural 20.
What?
It
Go.
shouldn't work. You're surprised it works.
I mean, I suppose there's no harm in try. Oh, wow. Instantly. Just clicked right there.
It may also be to the fact that these are tavern door
I
locks.
was going to say, they should
Are
fall
also-
as
also,
well.
Mike did say the door was unlocked. You just tried it regardless.
Yeah.
You open the door, Rusalka and Mistral. You see Sophia and Yelsey. Sophia is like actually like looking tired. Yelsey is fine, but like they're still like struggling, keeping Doug away from writing in the book.
I see it's happening again. Couldn't
Don't,
stop myself this time. Are you all right?
Don't mind us.
Okay. If you were just making a racket, it seemed like a struggle. Do you need help?
Can we help? Yes.
Doug's not of his senses, so he's like trying to fight this, but he's also a wizard. So.
Right. He's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr," rabid dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need help?
We've got
Doug.
this under control for now.
Yeah.
Make another wisdom save.
Well, don't you think if it would be easier to tie him up at least so that you're not, I don't know, exerting yourself all night?
Next time.
All right.
Just hold him down. I could like just pulling out rope.
Douglas, you can't stop your compulsion, but you do have a couple moments of being lucid, like where you understand what's happening.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is
Uh-oh.
it's fine, let go.
I hold the book away from Doug,
Yeah.
but I let go
You're
of him.
so smart.
I grab the book out of Doug's grasp while he's lucid, and I pull it away.
Okay, we're good. We're
No.
all right. And because that's only a momentary thing.
Yelpy does not let go.
I like to misty step away from Yelsey to next to Sophia to grab the book, and then I would like to misty step away.
Okay, this is gonna require. Just give me just a base, just dexterity roll. Just base
No, I don't need
dexterity.
Dex for misty step.
You still have to get
but
it
you're
from
casting-
Sophia, though, right?
You need to make a dex save to
Oh,
get
yeah,
away
for the book.
from getting away from Yelpy diving at you.
That's fine.
Unfortunately, as spirited as Yelsey is, Yelsey cannot immediately dive. I'm seeing the dex roll is to see how fast Doug is setting out to accomplish what Doug wants to do.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
That is a save, but it's fine.
I think it's the same
Oh,
as their
sorry.
check.
It's fine.
It's the same
Doug
number.
is pretty quick, but at the same time, Sophia and Mistral, Mistral, you can make a dexterity check, and Sophia, you can make an insight check.
Can I instead cast Ensnaring Strike and shoot Doug?
No, don't shoot Doug.
Yeah, do it.
I want to hit him in the shoulder and tie him down.
I'm double
Ensnaring
exhausted.
Strike.
Take me the fuck out. I don't even want to be here tomorrow.
I feel like because I can't if I was gonna try to tie you up and then you started misty stepping and it's like okay I have to act fast and get you ensnared. Can I try to do it like with just ensnaring him and not dealing damage to him?
Why the fuck not?
Because I don't want to kill
Roll
Doug.
those
I don't want to be
Roll
lethal or
those
anything. But like, better hurt Doug than let him write in the book, in Mistral's opinion.
All right, Sophia. As Doug is requesting to be let go, you already had the good wisdom to have it, but you can see him as he is doing the first misty step to get away from Yelsey.
Yeah, I can see the
And you
cogs
have-
turning in his head.
Yeah, and you have just enough foresight to know what he's like, to see a second into the future of what he's gonna do, so you can position away so Doug can't immediately grab the book, and that is when the 18 of the blunted arrow is going to strike Doug with ensnaring strike.
And I think rather than it being like actual arrow, it's Mistral has his bow strung because of the like commotion. I think he takes the lockpick he made out of paper and strings that on the bow and fires it, and it like expands into like a huge sheet of thin paper that like crinkles around Doug and like vacuum seals him to the wall.
All right,
I've been
Doug,
shrink wrapped.
Yeah,
You
it's like
make a-
shrink wrap.
you need to make a strength saving throw, Doug.
Okay, and it will actually be a saving throw correctly this
Yes.
time.
Okay, you are
That's
restrained.
about as much as I expected.
So you are restrained on the back of the wall. And you just hear in your voice, now this is quite entertaining. They
Doug
really
is
don't
out
want
of
you
it
writing that book.
I need to write in the book. If I don't write in the book, I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh wait, no, I know what's gonna happen. It'll just reset. Fuck. I need to write in the book, guys. I need the fucking book. You don't understand. He's struggling against it, but again, he is a wizard, so
Yeah. And is that something he's saying to
Oh.
Bielsa, or is he saying that out loud to us?
I think he's saying that out loud. He went for
Okay.
See, my plan, this is like I'm just gonna say it's okay, and hopefully they'll back down, and then we can just resolve this, and we won't have to keep doing this. But
Yeah.
in Doug's logic was, yes, we'd have to reset, but we wouldn't have to like
Right. It wouldn't be
strain
over. It would
ourselves.
just
No
be...
one would get hurt.
Yeah. Damn. Addiction is a difficult thing to master.
2 characters doing
Yossi
this.
whips out. Yossi wants to punch Doug in the gut.
Doug,
I mean, she can.
Do you know what will happen to you if you don't write in this book?
I don't know.
For the past
I was writing the
5
book.
nights, you haven't, and you've been fine. You've seemed better, actually.
No, you don't. You don't. I have to write in the book tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. This will keep happening.
Sophia shakes her head as she looks at Mistral and Rusa.
What do you mean by that, Sophia? With the shaking of your head, I don't.
He doesn't need to write in the book.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to convince him of that, I suppose.
See, Mr. Doug, this is why we don't make friends with people who think of anything other than themselves. They try to be selfless, they're trying to help you. But really, what are they doing for you, little buddy? They're
It's a
denying
compulsion.
you what you wanted.
He is listening to this, so I'm sorry if he's not responding to the but trust me, he is. It's a compulsion. It's once it started, it cannot stop. If you want me to stop resisting, if you want no one to get hurt, you have to give me the book.
No.
The process will just reset. It's fine. We can get there again.
No.
You know, have you ever done an extraction surgery on something as large as that shard that Rusaka consumed? I think you're ready for that, Doug. Good doctor.
It can be done.
Mike. Hello.
What's up?
Hello?
Okay. Yossi would like to grab Doug by the horns and headbutt him.
Just
The
knock
aim
him the
is to
fuck
make him
out.
unconscious. Yeah. She will not release the horns after this.
Okay, I'll make an attack roll for you. You don't have Tavern Brawl or anything, do you? No. Alright, so just straight strength roll. Your
That
headbutt
actually
connects,
does not
it
hit.
doesn't. Your headbutt connects, it doesn't do what you want it to do. You know how they say no one wins with a headbutt? You lost a lot more than Doug did with his headbutt.
Can't
You don't
believe it.
take any damage, but your headbutt misses.
And then Emma, were you trying to speak up and say something?
Oh, I forgot what it was. It's okay.
Okay.
What does ensnare do?
Restrained, their movement becomes 0 and they can't use their arms or feet.
Can I
and
resist
also-
that?
Oh, wait, hold on. They're restrained. I mean, this
I
attack
still have
has
one more
advantage.
Misty Step.
Oh, it means Yelsie's had attack at advantage.
11.
Oh. And then you still have a Misty
No.
Step, you said, Doug?
Yeah, I do still have a Misty Step.
11 misses.
Let's see.
Is anything Rusa wants?
Mike, is this an unarmed strike?
Yes.
People have proficiency with unarmed strikes. Everyone does.
Oh, then 13.
Let me go back. It meets it.
All right. Since the intent is to KO, Douglas, I want you to make a con save, but you have otherworldly advantage on this.
Oh.
Did Sophia already cast protection from evil and good, right?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think it's been more than an hour since she did that. This is like the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Rusa can cast that. I
Uh,
mean, would it be worth it to cast it again? I don't know if it would help or not.
I mean, it wouldn't
there's-
hurt, probably.
Any wisdom saves that Doug makes against this would be an advantage.
all right.
Okay.
If he gets any, I don't know. And we're taking a long rest, so it's like you could get those spell slots back.
Doug, I
Yeah.
want you to make another wisdom save.
Okay.
At advantage because Rusa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does Rusa casting the spell look like?
I think it's still completely unconscious. Like she doesn't realize what she's doing, but there's just this kind of like energy like emanating from her body that's kind of like warbling the air a little bit.
Mm.
And it kind of like pops, and Doug has a little aura around him, little gentle light.
Mm. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Doug is
Detail.
now unconscious and held up only by the paper that is restraining them to the wall.
Oh,
I
that's
like
good.
it's the image of like someone being duct taped to a wall. Should we leave him there for the night, or would it be best to put him in his bed?
Should probably put him in his bed.
We could get a pillow up there for him.
I mean, we could tie him up on the bed.
As
Right,
you guys are
sure.
discussing this, there's like heavy footsteps coming up the stairs.
Y'all
We woke
fucked it.
someone up, didn't we?
I'm gonna like peek out at the door.
Seems Essay's there, just sort of like holding a hooded lantern. It's like looking in your guys' direction.
Just like a
Sorry,
guy
Essay.
tied to the bed.
Just give him a thumbs up. It's fine.
He just looks at you guys like guys are like up at like 4 a.m. What the fuck are you doing?
It's statistically the most likely time when no one else is awake.
I understand that, but you're making so much racket that we heard it downstairs.
Oh. Our
We
apologies.
heard it through the racket we were making.
I suppose we were a bit overzealous.
No, John. Make a persuasion check.
I think that Mitchell's like not
No,
trying
sorry. Just
to...
make a charisma check. Just make a charisma check.
Mitchell's not trying to imply that they were having sex. I think that's just the way he talks, and it like is very easily
It's just like
interpreted as sex. 13.
All right. Well, just there ain't been no noise complaints, so you're fine. But just go to bed. You can do whatever you need to do with each other in the morning. All right.
All right, we'll try to keep him better restrained now. He shouldn't be a problem.
I don't need to know the details.
Oh.
You lot have fun. All right. Just keep it down.
Mitchell like squints, like, "What do you mean?" As he's walking away, like, "I don't what."
Clunk, clunk, clunk back
Yeah.
down the stairs.
What did he mean by have fun? We were fighting Doug for, I guess, Doug's life. Doesn't seem fun to me.
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
So
God.
eventually,
I sit down in the corner of the room and just like am prepared to sit in here and watch over Doug until morning.
We tie Doug up on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Russo
We
will also
saran wrap
stay.
him. We get him in a glue trap.
A big human-sized glue trap.
Yeah.
Anyways, soon morning comes. Sophia has 1 point of exhaustion. Doug has 2, and just 2, just 2 for now.
For now.
There used to be a way to put exhaustion on your character sheet. Hold on.
If you click the gear and on the right hand side,
Mm-hmm.
you can see show exhaustion tracking.
I see it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Forgive me, but Mistral and Russo, did you both stay up?
Rusa falls asleep on
Oh.
Mistral's shoulder. She tried to stay up. It did not work.
Mistral, did you stay up?
I think you would. How many hours of sleep did he get? Did you say?
You got 4, so you have a con save with advantage.
Okay, but also a long rest it can include 2 hours of light activity.
So then, do you only stay up for 2 hours?
Maybe I sleep sleep while Roos is awake.
Yeah, we could take watches.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
Okay, then I'll give you both advantage on the con save.
Okay.
Oh man, even though we got full night's rest.
We'll see.
We'll see. Okay.
You have advantage.
That's pretty good. Pretty good advantage. Voila. 16.
You're good. You're both good. You're fine.
Woo!
You're a little tired, but it's just like, well, one of my REM cycles was disrupted, but I'm fine.
Mistral like yawning. Did you sleep all right, little tadpole? I know my shoulder is not the most comfortable of pillows.
I had worse. It's okay.
All right.
Doug is all right, which is what's important.
Doug does not look all right.
He's alive, and he didn't write in the book.
You didn't touch the Baba book. We're good.
That is that's all right.
Actually, those that
No?
actually like go and look at Doug, he like this isn't like
Does he look dead?
literal or figurative. He looks like a zombie right now.
Wait, is it literal or figurative?
Like there's not like skin like slowing off of him, but like he looks like if like there wasn't like the occasional like sign of breathing, you could confuse him for a zombie right now.
He looks like shit, is what you're saying.
Absolute shit. Like
And he's
post
going,
bender, no sleep for a week kind of vibe. Oh, Doug.
and then you blink and like it's like the first look, and then you just sort of like blinks like, damn, is that what he looks like? And then it's just like, oh, he's really tired.
Yeah.
Just give him an hour in front of a vanity mirror, and he's good as gold.
Exactly.
Doug.
Hi.
Oh,
Does
man,
the power?
it's,
sorry, no, continue.
just seeing what I gave here for you. Yeah, you can't cast Chill Touch today. You can't cast Ray of Sickness. You can't cast Hellish Rebuke today.
Actually, I think I have Hellish Rebuke as a tiefling thing.
I know.
Oh.
Oh.
No necromancy, no racial spell. Is it because Beelza?
Oh, never mind. It's
like...
just thaumaturgy, I think. Tieflings confuse me.
No, it's also Hellish Rebuke. So you can't cast
okay.
Thaumaturgy today. You can't cast Hellish Rebuke. You can't cast Ray of Sickness. You can't cast Chill Touch.
I am zombie.
in the lore, in the lore,
You also,
is
you also can't cast False Life or yeah,
is it just any necromancy spells?
correct.
Gotcha.
Okay.
In the lore of Aberr, is Beelze? I know Beelze is the demon lord of undeath and death and necromancy.
Mhm.
Does he also have any domain over tieflings
No.
or the hells?
Yes.
Ah, there it is. Okay, that's why. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
Wait, so
You
is he a
just-
demon or a devil lord?
You don't know what he is very
He's a
Okay.
much.
A
That's
fallen
fair.
god, right?
Yeah. Therefore,
He's my
he has
Beelzebub
powers like
buddy.
a god.
He can be whatever he
It
wants
feels
to
a
be.
buddy.
Whatever
Yeah.
Beelze is feeling like today, I don't want to put Beelze in a box. I don't want to put labels on them.
It feels a
I
box.
do want to put them in a glue trap.
Yes.
They would go
I
into
think-
the glue trap for fun.
I think the glue trap meme is just so funny. Just
It
like
is really
here's
good.
this character, they got trapped in a glue trap. It's like, what the fuck? Why'd you draw this?
Mark
Yeah.
Rober ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys are free to do whatever. You smell that smelly smell that smells smelly, and that smell is actually sausage gravy and biscuits downstairs.
Oh man, sausage, biscuits and gravy sounds so good.
You're telling
Would
me
you
SA can cook?
Would you kindly untie me? What the fuck happened?
Oh, good, you don't remember.
Should I remember?
Well, it was just.
You didn't
Thank
write
you.
in your book.
You made
Oh.
Yessie mad.
Ooh.
I
SA,
say this of
not
a
SA.
sound mind.
Doug, you don't
Give me
remember
the
anything.
book.
Can I insight check Doug
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
just to see if he's on the up and up?
Mm-hmm.
The Doug and up, and there's nothing there. I don't know why I tried. Fab 17 to vibe check Doug.
He does honestly want the book. He doesn't seem like he's gonna jump you.
Is he? But yeah, that's good. Does he seem like he's possessed, or that he's gonna write in it, or?
Do I still have
He
the
seems
book, Mike?
extremely fucking
Did you give
tired.
it? Did you give it back?
I'm in the night. I don't know if it disappeared from my grasp.
It did actually.
Okay, that's what I'm asking, Michael. I don't have it anymore, Douglas.
Okay, then it's with my things. Could I be untied?
Yes, of course. My apologies.
Okay.
Oh, does Yelsi say no?
Yes.
So I pause. I look at Yelsi.
Unfortunately, well, no. Go ahead. I forgot you actually tied him up.
Mm-hmm.
Why shouldn't we untie the doctor, Yelsi?
I'm still mad.
I'd also like to know. Yes, you can be mad later.
Yelsi, do you understand that it wasn't the doctor that was doing that?
Well, it was, but he was being influenced by something far more powerful than any of us.
Yes.
It's a powerful arcane compulsion, so I'm very tired. So I appreciate you trying to stop me. However,
Not trying, we did.
Mistral nods
suppose you
sagely.
that's only going to get worse over the next 2 days. My
Suppose we
ability
have
to
get
resist
stronger
on
will.
my own has been greatly impaired by keeping me in a struggle. As well as your own, I'm sure.
Yessie is
It's
fine.
possibly wiser to find another method or just simply start anew. Which is not ideal, but sometimes you have to pick your battles.
Douglas, do you think you would be willing to expend all of your arcane energy before you went to sleep? I think that would make it quite easier to restrain you.
I don't feel like this is a particularly good route for any of us, but I would be willing to try it.
Okay. I
If-
think the only reason
If
was a
it
real
doesn't
struggle
work,
was-
Doug, then we'll try something else. But it worked.
Okay, but aren't we going out to fight some sort of god? Oh god, I just
Yes.
need breakfast.
If you have any energy left over once we go to sleep, that would be when to do it. I think it would be a lot easier if you were unable to teleport out of our grasp.
I'm gonna start untying Douglas.
I can just prepare different spells, and then I won't be able to teleport.
That's also an option. I lift a hand and all the paper that's like sticking Doug to the bed like unfurls and like peels off and then flies back to me.
Okay. It's just kind of tip on the floor and then just the biggest fucking yawn. Nobody's hurt.
I'm a little tired, but I'm okay.
Okay.
Your head's pounding, by the way, Doug.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah, Grubs' head's just. Was I asleep or unconscious?
What's the difference?
Well, if you go unconscious for too long, that's actually incredibly bad and causes brain damage.
Mr.
However,
puts a hand to his head like, oh.
we'll worry about that some other time. Anyway. Yelsi, you're mad at me. I am sorry.
Yes, he puffs her cheeks. And
Don't ask
unconscious her
me.
eyes.
Don't ask me what I'm sorry about. I don't remember, but I know I did you bad. I'm certain. I will. Do I have gold? I will pay for breakfast.
Okay.
And if tonight you decide to destroy the book, please keep in mind the book will come back. Do not waste your time.
All right. So you all eventually head down for some biscuits and gravy, some
Please and thank you.
eggs. Essay sort of is dishing out you guys, just sort of looks between all of you, just there's like this like nod of like respect. Like a couple of you looking worse for wear. He's just like, oh.
I give him the most dead fucking face.
So you were the recipient, I see.
Full
Okay.
breakfast course.
Well,
Everyone.
I mean, everyone or just your group?
Just my group.
All right. I mean, well, the special today is biscuits and gravy, but I mean, we got pancakes, we got sausage, got bacon. Riley,
Biscuits
you're
and
muted.
gravy for me. Yelsi wants everything. The others can decide on amongst themselves.
I put a hand on top of Rusa's head and I say, double pancakes for this one, please.
She gives a bright smile. She's so excited.
Caked up.
What kind of
Caked
syrups
up.
do you have?
Well, see, this is what I was gonna ask you. Do you want like the syrup or do you want the gravy?
On the pancakes?
Yeah, savory and sweet. You've never tried that?
Oh. Not both at the same time.
Well,
No,
I mean,
not
not
gravy.
with syrup.
Syrup. Oh.
It's just sort of like, you know,
let's
a
get
sweeter
one stack
biscuit.
of pancakes with gravy on it for me, and one stack of pancakes with syrup on it for her. And I look at Rusa. We can split them if you like. Try
No.
All right. Well. All right. There's the girl. Hello, girl. Breakfast is quite fulfilling. Oh God.
An attack has happened.
that like a straight shot?
I eat a lot of biscuits and gravy.
Body.
Sophia, you do put down a lot of biscuits and gravy.
Mistral was staring in awe.
It's a lot because not only was I exhausted from helping Doug, but I also did a lot of blacksmithing yesterday too.
You did so much work.
Wow.
Sophia's been doing so much work.
I think Essay just looks at you with respect, like you worked hard, you played harder, and now you're eating hardest.
Yep. She won't.
You've got Essay Bayron's respect.
I'm glad that I have his respect. I also get a large coffee, please.
Yeah, he gives you just a mug full of coffee. It's like,
Yeah.
I like you lot. You know, the midnight escapades aside.
It's too bad we're not staying in town for longer.
It's the way of the adventure, ain't it?
She nods.
Well,
Perhaps we could stay another night on our way back, though.
I think that might be a little out of our way, but I also wouldn't be opposed to it.
Oh, we're heading north from here, not coming back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
whereabouts north are you headed?
Do we know what the place is called?
Is it
Out of character?
north of Elkenfeld, or is it in the woods to the west of or to the east of the lagoon, Michael?
Are you talking about the dungeon location or where you're actually going today?
No, where we're going today. The dungeon location.
Oh,
is...
it's like half a day. It's like a half a day travel north.
It's like,
Oh,
Like
big-
along
okay.
the coast.
Gotcha.
but is there a name for the place we're going?
The woods.
The woods.
Coast
Nature.
Coast Runner Cave, I'll say.
Toast Runner, okay.
Coast Runner Cave.
Oh, Coast. Makes so much more sense.
What did you think I said, Bubby?
Riley thought you said Toast Runner
I thought
Cave.
Coast Runner Cave. I never didn't hear a ding of a toaster. It's the Coast Runner Cave. It makes so much fucking sense.
Toast Runner
Okay.
Cave is really good.
I'm like, do they deliver bread? Why is it called that?
These were these pirates that stole only bread shipments on the sea. That was their hideout.
No, they stole
Oh.
the bread, they toasted it, and then they returned it without telling them that it was toasted, and then it was a
Mhm.
big prank.
It's Todd's worst enemy. Toasted bread.
Yeah, I love One Piece. Anyway.
So I tell I tell him we're heading about a half a day's travel up north to Coast Runner Cave, I believe. We were told there was a group of bandits hiding there. We've been tasked to deal with the problem.
Oh, have you now?
Yes.
Well, best of luck to you then.
It shouldn't be an issue.
Well, I hope you all at least got a bit of rest last night.
Most
Some
of
of
us did.
All right then.
Mm.
But the wind is surely beneath our wings. We will do well.
We will make sure to take care of our own.
Mhm. We've got half a day for you to rest, Douglas.
And a belly full of pancakes.
Doug just face onto the table.
Just like face down, like thumb up, like
Yeah.
poor buddy.
Right then.
Would Doug accept a shoulder massage?
He's not gonna stop you.
Okay, I think that Mistral like feels really bad for Doug, and Mistral knows what it's like to get a really bad night's sleep. And I think if Doug is feeling really bad and really uncomfy, he like Mistral might just be like, "There, it's all right, here," and just like sit next to you and start like giving you a bit of like a shoulder rub to like help like loosen you up and get you to be less tense.
Essay's looking
Believe-
between all of you, just sort of like nods respectfully. Like he has the completely wrong idea about what you guys are about.
Hell yeah, dude. One big bed, baby.
One.
One room, please.
One
Make the
big
whole
bed.
floor a bed.
One big bed.
Actually, he does say, if you take care of your business and come back, we can just, push those beds together.
Would it be more
Have
cost
like a big sleepover.
It might make things easier.
Sure.
It would. I speaking from experience, it would make things a bit easier.
Oh, were you an adventurer as well?
Of a sorts.
You'll have to tell us of your story sometime.
Ooh, that's not good for polite company.
Oh, that bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm gonna go. Actually, just enjoy your pancakes.
Mitchell fully believes that he just brought up like this guy's like trauma-ridden war-torn adventuring past and made him have to go isolate for a sec to like deal with it, and now Mitchell feels bad.
As it just like goes, talks to Lisa, who like looks at you guys and like wide-eyed, then looks at him and then back at you guys, and just like makes like a gesture towards us, and he's just like, yeah. He's like, he's just like, okay, good for them, good for them.
Let's convince everyone we're all fucking.
What's there to convince? We are.
That's true.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh shit.
One
Have
of
I
you
been
doesn't
tricked
even.
too?
One of you doesn't even know the meaning of the word "fucking" right now.
Yeah, Yelsey.
It's Yelsey.
Sorry, two.
Yeah, Rusa.
Hey. I mean,
I was gonna say Yelsey is not unfamiliar with the word fucking.
Shut up. What are you talking about? That's baby. How
Yelsey's a consenting
She's a-
adult. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's
I
an
know
adult
Yelsey's a
woman.
consenting adult, but also she's baby.
She's had a deep and storied life
Oh man.
of eating spiders.
Mistral's baby.
Mitchell's very
Mistral's
baby, but also
baby girl.
Mitchell is baby girl.
Mistral is baby girl.
All right.
Okay, can
Getting
we
past
head to the
breakfast.
cove, Michael?
Getting past breakfast. You guys pack up, get ready to head to the cove.
Can Doug rest on the
Um,
way there?
We'll build
Someone
a
wanna
power
carry
plan
him?
to hold him in.
Right. We're not
Yeah.
taking the cart there. Can I convince Yelsey to help carry him?
Yes.
We could take turns carrying him. We're both strong.
Yeah,
Do you think
he's like
Yelsey could do it?
he's like 130 pounds soaking wet, so
Bro,
it's no
yeah,
problem.
he's
Actually, I think I wrote down a wait for Doug. Hold on.
no, he's
Oh, he's
tall.
not gonna fight you on this.
He's tall,
So?
so he might weigh a little bit more, but he's also not
Yeah,
strong.
he's 272 because he has a fucking tail and it's thick.
Oh.
Okay, so all right, I'm gonna actually need strength checks
That's
for
heavy.
that. Then.
Yeah, I'll make an
Can we just
athletics check. I'll try.
Someone should cast like
Let's go, baby.
floating
Sophie
disc.
is actually completely fine.
Hell yeah.
Like even in her chainmail, she's just like.
Yeah, I've got him
Hell
like
yeah.
He goes to
His
his
feet are
comical
dragging
piggy.
along the floor, but like she's
Yeah.
fine.
no.
Imagine
He is
someone-
6'4", so it looks ridiculous.
I've got him piggybacking on me. His tail is dragging on the floor though.
Just do a fireman carry.
We should make a baby Bjorn to carry Doug in.
Sure.
For who? For
Doug.
who? No, like who's gonna wear a baby Bjorn?
I'll wear it.
Fucking
I don't
baby
care.
Bjorn him to Sophia's back.
I'll do it.
Doug,
Cast-
He's
it,
gonna
has
baby
floating
Jordan.
discs
He
to
says,
carry the
I can
tail.
walk.
Doug, it does not feel very comfortable. You know what? Just give me a con save.
Yeah.
I believe
I'm
in
not
you,
letting the
Doug.
baby Bjorn me.
That's fair.
I can put up with him.
Oh,
Your
tragic.
exhaustion does not go down.
Tragic.
What
But
about
Shoulders like
Yeltsin?
rocks.
what I mean about Yeltsin,
Yeltsin's not wearing armor.
the
Yeltsin has
the con save was for Doug to.
How restful this was for Doug. But Doug is still slow, sadly.
So Sophia is occupied carrying Doug,
Mm-hmm.
even if it was an amazing athletics check.
Yeah, that's fair.
I need a perception check from someone and a survival check from someone else.
Oh, someone else.
You can't do. You know what?
But I'm
No,
the nature man.
the nature boy.
How is your perception, Sophia?
I've got a pretty good perception. I've got a 7 to perception.
Sophia can't do.
How's your survival?
this.
I can't do
Sophia can't do this.
perception.
You are already doing a check for this.
Okay,
I
that's
have good
fair.
survival.
Okay.
What's up, Emma?
I have good survival.
What's your survival?
+6.
Do you want to hit that survival and I'll hit the
wanna-
perception?
Yeah, let's do it.
We.
Oh hell yeah!
Honestly, yes.
Rusa knows exactly where this fucking toast cave is.
Oh, there's toast
She's
in this
not-
cave?
It's just toast in the cave. She knows where it is. Come on.
Exactly.
Her bread senses are tingling.
There is the scent of stale
Breadcrumb
bread
trail.
that the stale bread and breadcrumbs that lead to an otherwise unseeable entrance to this cave.
There's wild yeast in the air.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wild
It
yeast.
causes
Holy
better bread.
shit.
The world is just so beautiful sometimes.
Look at the wild yeast frolicking through the air. Isn't it
I
beautiful?
learned. Listen, out of character, that is actually a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
The yeast colony in the air in your kitchen makes your bread rise better, and
The
you
yeast
can
winds
like
blow.
cultivate it by having a sourdough starter sit out for long periods of time and baking a lot of bread.
They say the summers of the Nasima people are the most fortuitous for baking bread, as that is when
Alright.
the great yeast winds of the north blow through.
All right, so you guys are on this map. I don't want you guys can put your tokens at the bottom here at the mouth of the cave, but you're not quite there yet because Mistral's ears pick up something before you get into the cave.
I feel
So,
a little vibration on the wind, and I
For battle map purposes, you guys are down here, but not quite yet.
Can you
Sorry.
can you
Yeah.
shift plug us there, Michael?
Yes, down here.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I see
Yeah.
it. There she is. Can you drag Yeltsin there, Michael?
I can drag Elsie there.
Thank you.
All right. So, oh, that's the wrong layer. All right. Yeltsin is there now. Okay, let me make sure that I got it. So, Mistral, what you hear upon the wind, echoing in this cave, is the sounds of squabbling. Not like fighting, but squabbling. What languages do you understand?
some. There's a few. I have Sylvan, Primordial, Draconic, Common, and Celestial.
Okay, this squabbling seems like nonsense to you, gibberish.
Fuck.
You can't place it. But you do know, even sort of getting Mr. Cloak of Elvenkind, why don't you give me a stealth check, Mr. Scout?
Mr. Scout, am I going forward?
Are you?
I feel like I would
You
like
want
hold
to?
up a hand and sort of turn to the group while we're still out of earshot. And if the wind is blowing out of the cave, I know our voices won't be carried.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say under my breath, I can hear voices up ahead. I can't make out what they're saying. I think it's a language I do not know. But if you wish it, I can scout ahead and get a sense of our predicament.
After he points them out, can we hear it?
Yes.
Do any of us understand it? I know Dwarvish. That's the other language.
What
I got
languages?
comprehend languages and a request to burn my spell slots, so I cast it.
But only
There, I got you.
after. Only after
Yeah.
we don't need him anymore. But if you want to use it, use it.
Doug does not give a fuck.
Let's go.
Douglas,
Doug knows Infernal. Does Yelsi know any other languages?
Spider.
Spider. Or Rusa? Does
Spider.
Rusa know any other languages?
Just common
see.
and primordial.
I have Orc Infernal.
And
Elvish.
spotted leopard seal.
Orcish, Infernal, and Elvish, you said?
Yeah.
Nice. Does Yelsi know any other languages, Michael?
common and Sylvan.
Okay.
So
Do none of us know this?
no, it's.
Okay. It's
Wait, did I
probably
hear Orcish?
Goblin.
Did
Is
I
it
hear Orcish?
Aquin? You did hear Orcish.
Yeah.
Who
Doug
has
has
Orcish?
Orcish.
Doug
Me.
knows Orcish.
I do.
Okay, so it's like a Spanish person listening to a Puerto Rican person.
Oh, it's Goblin.
Do you
It's
mean-
Goblin.
Do you mean Portuguese?
Portuguese. Sorry,
Puerto Rican.
they both have pork in the name. Fuck
I
you!
understand. It's fine. It's just very funny.
Oh, actually, I think I recognize this. Hold on. Let me listen. It's been a minute, but
But yes, for the players, it is Goblin.
Okay.
Can Doug make a smart man check to understand Goblin via his Orcish knowledge?
Sure.
He has disadvantage
Cool.
on this smart man check.
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
a disadvantage
Hold
on the
on.
intelligence.
So
I
fucking
can.
tired.
I can. Hold on. I can do something. Where is it?
How do I conjugate verbs in the back of
Boom,
my throat with my
guidance.
tongue curled like a fucking goblin does? Oh god.
Go ahead. Add a D4 to this too.
okay. Intelligence at disadvantage.
They're ribbing each other. You get that much.
Mm.
Oh wait, the D4.
Yeah, add a
Did it add
D4.
that?
It did not.
Okay.
14.
The 14.
They're ribbing each other. It's getting slightly heated, but it's not coming to blows.
Okay.
Yeah. They're just razzing each other or whatever. It's fucking goblin shit.
So you mean they're distracted then?
Yeah. Oh, that's a creative swear. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Mistral pulls out his bow staff and then pushes his way down into it to string it.
Ooh, you do not call anyone's mother that.
Mistral is extremely amused by Doug's
This
comments.
is very funny.
Sounds
Maybe
like
you guys should head ahead of me and Doug because we're not going to be very sneaky right now.
That makes sense.
I have double disadvantage because I'm wearing heavy armor and Doug has disadvantage.
Yeah. Seems like an opportunity.
I'm your human shield and I weigh way too much.
I'm gonna step forward to the edge of this little piece of rock, and I'm gonna
So
kind of
you
crouch
don't have
down
to go
and
that far.
okay. Put up my hood, and when I push the hood up on my cloak, the colors on it kind of go really dark for a moment, and then like flicker, and then almost seem to blend like in and mimic the colors of the surroundings. Oh, this is where the talking is happening. I thought we were.
Yes.
Oh,
Like I said, you're there for the purposes of being on the map.
but we're not this close. I understand.
This makes sense.
Yeah. So I
So,
put the hood
Mistral,
up.
you can see these three little green humanoid goblin boys. They're throwing at what at first seems like rocks, like in between each other. You can now see it's like a hodgepodge of like marbles, dragon bone dice, and just sticks. And they've made some form of game out of it.
Can I try to understand the rules of the game?
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an
By
intelligence
watching.
check.
Okay.
I love this so much.
All right, it's called Sticks and Stones and Your
They
Mother.
play Bakugan.
Sticks and Stones in Your Mother, aka Bakugan.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mishra's like,
So-
Fantasy Bakugan.
You get just from as much as they're talking. The ribbing is part of the game.
oh, they have to insult each other. That's fun.
So according to whatever rudimentary thing that they roll, they have to come up with like an increasingly creative way to insult someone's mother.
Mm.
And it essentially ends whenever they get bored. There's no winner.
They seem in high spirits and they're having a fun
start
time.
throwing punches.
And sort of in the back here, you can just see just like a pile of bread.
Yeah,
You're frozen. Oh, there you go.
it's low. My video's behind. I'm lagging.
But yes, you see 3 Gobble Boys.
So I will field this to the party because this might be something that is a bit disruptive or maybe fucks up our plans to be stealthy and sneak in. But I think Mistral is considering just walking into the room and asking to play and seeing if he can ingratiate himself with the goblins to get information or get them on our side or like figure out more about their boss. And it's like a contained room. Like if they turn on us, it'd be very easy to like contain them to this room and not let them out. But trying to get like I think Mistral is of a mind to try and talk first if they seem like they're just playing a game and not trying to kill anyone yet.
All right.
Is
So-
everyone cool with that? If me trying that,
Yeah.
I don't want to like disrupt our like stealth or surprise or. But if folks are cool with me trying that,
Yeah.
So I think everyone's okay with it, but I want you to plead your case on how you're going to do this with such a large language barrier.
Mistral doesn't know
Raised.
if they only speak Goblin or not. He was probably going to try and speak Common because that is the common language, and also he knows that if these are the same goblins that bought pies from the baker, presumably they would have had to speak to the baker, and the baker spoke Common.
You don't know what the baker speaks.
That's true, but I don't know. I feel like the baker would have mentioned if they didn't speak Common,
Wasn't
or
the
like
baker
that's. I feel like
Norse?
that's something you mentioned. I don't know. Flashback. I asked the baker if they spoke Common.
What language doth thou speak, sir?
I use 1 fate point to make sure I ask the baker.
I take 2 stress to flashback, and I roll. I roll sway on the baker. It's a risky position, but great effect. And I'll
That's so
ask for devil's bargain.
That's so funny.
Go on.
How many
Just make
games
a
are you
make
referencing?
make a
here?
charisma.
Blaze in the
Make a
dark.
charisma
Did we make an
check.
engagement roll
Okay.
for the score? I don't remember.
Oh my
Make
God.
a charisma check. Make a charisma check.
Oh, shit.
14.
So here's what
As
happens.
you do,
Okay?
fellow kids.
Literally.
You go in there with your stealth roll. It takes them a while to figure out that you're actually there.
I never rolled stealth, Mike.
With
He's
how
just that
distracted they
good.
are, it takes them a while to realize you're actually there.
Okay.
And then one of them looks up and just like he just like blinks dumbly at you for a moment.
I blink back.
Like looks harder at you. And then you have but a moment before he like reaches for like
I pull my
something
hood
to his
back.
side.
I pull my hood back, and I take out a small stick and some dice. Thought maybe you could use a 4th.
Airboy want play sticks and stones in your
And
mom.
your mother. Yes, seems fun.
The other 2 goblins like look up, like, what the fuck are you talking? You play sticks and stones in your mother?
Oh yes.
Doug whispers to Sophia, that boy does not know how to insult people. He will get eaten alive.
It's been some
Fine.
time since I've.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fine. Do you want bread?
Sure.
I'm just saying, prepare for a fight.
They tear off a hunk of stale bread and give it to you.
Sure. I set my stick down and I set my dice down and I sit cross-legged on the ground in front of them. And like humbly take a piece of bread and take a bite out of one piece. Chew it. Try not to stale.
Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead and give me.
The one piece is real.
They're just like, where you come from? Don't recognize you from. But I mean, boss, spent time around one that kind of looked like you.
Oh, really? Kind of. Another air genasi, perhaps.
No.
No, maybe a different element then. Water?
No. Yeah.
Was this person very wet?
Yes. Covered in barnacle.
Ah, that's pretty cool. I wonder how you must have to stay still for a very long time for the barnacles to grow on you.
We play now.
Wonderful.
Just give me a d20. See how
Yeah.
good you are at sticks and stones in your mother.
Ooh, 1d20.
You're pretty good at sticks and stones in your mother, at least to these goblins. Let's see what they roll. So they've never had a winner of sticks and stones in your mother until you just pull out this fucking zinger.
Pardon the insult, but I believe your mother was a two-toed, wart-ridden, stanky fly eater?
They like speak in goblin to each other. It's like,
Who? It's like Mitchell's like, I don't know, is that enough?
They actually, like, I mean, you could go in. Thank you for playing with us.
Of course. Is there anything I should know? Going in, I heard that there were interesting people here. I'm a wanderer. I kind of seek out stories and chase after things that catch my interest. And I heard about an interesting individual, someone who is part shark. Perhaps his
I
mother
mean,
was a shark.
that's just the boss.
The
You haven't
boss.
heard of the boss?
I have. That's why I'm here. I was curious about the boss.
Are you with? Are you with Gar, the big wet person?
Do I think that saying yes is a good thing or a bad thing here?
You don't know who Gar is.
I don't. But like judging from like, do they think? Does it seem like they like think of Gar positively or negatively?
It seems that they see him as someone above their boss.
Okay, I will say yes. Yes, I am.
Oh,
He's like me.
kind of. You're not like wet and covered in barnacles.
No, but we're cut from the same cloth.
Well, you should stay away from the eastern part of the cave. There's these really crazy bugs. They came up from the earth, and they are just nasty. So,
Do they spit acid?
some of them do.
You might have an onkeg infestation on your hands. That's no good.
What's an onkeg?
Perhaps the bugs that you're infested with, but I suppose we'll see. I'll stay away from the eastern side of the cave. Thank you for this advice.
Yeah.
Enjoy sticks
Scrap and the
stones
boys are
and
taking
your
care of
mother.
it, but you're strong.
Good. Well, I'll go speak with Scrap and the boys. And I like stand up and my cloak kind of swooshes and I pick up my sticks and dice with one hand and put them into my jacket. It's been
Okay.
lovely playing with you. Thank you for the opportunity to
Sure.
enjoy myself.
So do you go back to your group?
Yep.
Okay. So
seems as though-
just real quick, just gonna double check. Did you say you were going to go in with other people?
No, but I don't think they're paying attention to this like passage, right?
I mean, you just left it.
I know.
We'll say no. They're going back to their game.
Okay.
I'll be kind.
We
to
can
them.
also we can also go onto this side of the cave instead.
Regardless, you can enter.
Cool.
You have successfully spared the lives of 3 little goblins.
If you can, you should. I go back to the group and sort of explain what I've learned. It seems that the Wereshark, the boss here, there's someone above him that he works for, an individual named Gar. The way that the goblins described him, it made me believe that potentially I'm not sure. They could be related to the elemental plane of water. That their presence, this Gar figure, their presence might be why my friend Levy got involved. I'd be curious to meet this person and see what they're made of. Additionally, there is some kind of bug infestation the goblins described that Scrap and the boys are taking care of. From their description, it sounded like an onkeg infestation, but it's hard to tell with limited information, so perhaps we'll see for ourselves when we enter. But if we avoid the eastern side of the cave, we should avoid the bugs altogether.
Sophia,
Yes.
make a nature check.
Yes.
Or a history check.
Yes,
either one.
sir.
Yes, Daddy.
History.
Yeah.
They're both the same. 14.
All right. Bug infestation in a cave is a little concerning. Because there are several types of bugs it could be.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to hope that it is not on kegs. You probably couldn't handle an on keg right now,
Yeah.
especially if there's an infestation of them.
Yeah.
So you have theories about what actual bugs infest things. You have heard stories in your travels of insectoid creatures that are called slivers.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that's worse, Michael.
Yeah, that is worse than a non.
Imagine the Gathering Sliver in my D&D game. It's awful.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Emma,
But
that's the Magic the Gathering deck I have that people hate
Oh no.
because they suck.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
But yeah, go ahead, proceed forward.
Yes,
We should
believe
avoid
you
that. We should definitely avoid the east side of the cave.
Agree.
Well, here's my counterpoint. Can't write in my evil journal if I'm dead.
We don't know if that's true.
Sophia laughs and she says, "That's our That's like our third plan, Doug."
I'm allowed to make jokes.
Yeah. I laughed.
Proceed.
It was very funny.
You don't have to lie to him, Mistral.
I don't have to.
All right. So we'll say you guys are
want
wrapping
to.
around here. Going along this cave, you can notice that the current running through the cave goes beneath, and that there is a small like little hop that you can go to avoid the east side of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
A little crack here.
Yeah,
We can squeeze through that, you think?
And shimmy through the crevice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it might be a little noisy with your armor, Sophia, but
It's fine. She'll be fine.
It's fine. Mistral, you should go first, though.
That's fair. I
As
can
you
watch the
guys
others.
are coming across this, you do hear the sounds of fighting, like echoing down the cavern. Goblin like shrieks, screams, and like a multitude of chittering sounds.
Here's a question for you, Mike. What have these bandits done? Like, what have we been told that these bandits have done?
As far as you know, they have taken this pearl, and they attack vessels and take their loot.
Oh, okay. So these are
They're
They're
called
pirates.
bandits.
these are violent people. Then they're not just
Yeah,
like.
Yeah, they're not just
Guys.
like squatters.
Okay,
Like,
I'm just making sure.
yeah.
Okay.
I think even so, Mistral is like maybe thinking out loud, like, are we certain we don't want to help them?
I think that might be counterintuitive to what we're here for.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Not that I don't think we should just go killing everybody that people tell us are bad, but they've attacked people and stolen things.
Of course, it's not a matter of if they deserve to live or not. They just sound scared, is all. But we have an ulterior motive.
I'm sure those people on those ships they attacked were scared as well.
I don't think that matters.
I think it does.
Okay. Well, I'll push through first then.
Right. Easy enough for Mr. Twink to get through.
He's a twunk.
And Mike, are we stealthing or are we being quiet?
It's up to you.
I would like to be. I just
Yeah,
I don't,
okay.
I haven't rolled a single stealth check
I'm
yet.
at disadvantage for this. Let's go. There, yeah, we love a 0.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It is the most obnoxious, like nails on chalkboard sound, but you are
Speak,
able to
speak,
get
speak.
through.
This is so funny.
No, China knows we're infiltrating.
I
I'm just
believe in
keeping
you,
an
Doug.
eye forward and keeping watch while everyone else comes through the hole. Like I have my bow like strung and an arrow knocked, and I'm pointing it down this corridor.
Yeah, I've got like my shield out and my hammer out for this now. I know I'm gonna be loud. I'm a loud as fuck person.
Just a matter of when they find us.
Yeah. Douglas, roll a stealth check. Michael, can you roll for Yelsey, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I realized we had a music all night.
We've just been talking. We're so good at talking, you guys. We don't need the music.
Maybe I should give someone else control of Yelsey.
I mean, it's infinitely better than a 0. I did worse
We've
than a
already
natural
failed
1.
once, so like.
I've done worse than a natural 1.
Oh fuck. Oh man. Excuse me. I'm gonna get some adventuring music. I think once everyone gets through, you start to hear the sound of footsteps coming down the cave.
Which way?
One
From
moment,
here, I assume.
I'm not on that.
I assume it's from here.
Yeah, I guess I'm wondering if it's like this way or this way.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stand right here with my hammer out so I can bonk the person who comes around the corner.
I'm got my arrow knocked. I'm like holding an action to fire if I see an enemy around the corner.
If you want to give me or Fab control of Yelsie's sheet, I don't think either of us would mind running for Yelsie while Kyle is away.
All right. Got a bit of ambiance.
Ambiance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's your girlfriend.
Hmm?
There you go, Fab. It's your girlfriend.
Okay. What do we need Yelsey to roll?
Nothing yet. I already rolled her stealth
Okay.
check very poorly.
Yeah. I'm gonna find out all her secrets.
Hmm.
Like you don't already
Alright.
know them.
The secret is that Cow doesn't collapse any of her features, so the scroll bar is massive.
That sounds like Kyle.
You begin to hear, Mistral, the sounds of people talking in common about whatever the fuck that was, and if the goblins have failed to fight back the buggers.
Whatever the fuck that was, and if the goblins failed to fight back the buggers.
Yeah.
Okay. And I see they're coming from the top down. Do we? Yeah. I guess I'm gonna like hold up a hand to like signal that we should all wait and be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Hot boys, hot boys.
Sophia and I are like basically holding actions to make attacks against any enemy that rounds the corner. So if they're not gonna come towards us, I think we're gonna try to wait for them to pass.
Hey, Hammerhead, and Lemon, you should go back up the Gobby boys. Why do we gotta back up the Gobby boys? Why can't you do it, nurse? 'Cause I'm the nurse. I'll patch you up if you get hurt.
Yeah. Oh, Minstrel makes a note of that so that we can target the healer first. Because that's the yeah.
That is the
There's like
the smart play, yeah.
First, I hate
Yeah.
this.
There's the double think in Mistral of like, oh yes, target the healer first. Nurse is the person we should kill. Oh, that feels awful.
We don't have to kill him. We can just knock him out.
Yeah.
You should target the nurse because nurses do far more patient care to the doctors.
That's
You will
true.
cripple the hospital
Yeah,
system.
okay. We should tell them that you're our doctor, and maybe they'll target you first, dog.
I wish they would.
No, I was joking.
Let me rest.
Doug is in his suicidal era. I love it.
Oh,
He's in
buddy.
his needs a nap era, and you're making him do things.
Poor buddy.
Doug's in his I want to die era. That's okay.
He's EP.
He doesn't. So he does not truly want to die, but he is
But also,
overly dramatic.
All right. Do we hear them walk by, Mike?
Yeah. Do you hear them walk down a corridor and then eventually you start to hear common human exertions against the bugs and curses and whatnot.
Okay. I'm gonna take the opportunity to like carefully and quietly step forward and peek around to see down the corridor. Just make sure we're in the clear.
You can just sort of make out this guy sort of keeping watch.
And that's presumably Nurse.
Yes, that based on the dialogue, yes.
Okay. I look back to the group and I hold up one finger. And then I make a cross to signal that it's like the nurse, I guess. I don't know. I'm doing like maybe some sign language or something.
yeah. Should we?
I don't think Rusa understands that.
Oh.
I give
Can
you
I
the
go
devil
first?
horns.
Should we run up on him? I just walk up and whisper that.
Yeah. I could make an opening shot and attempt to take them out quietly. And we could be prepared to run up on them in the meantime. And if we make noise, perhaps it could be taken as more sounds of the fighting with the bugs farther east. But it just seems to be one person. I could make a shot right now.
Mr. Just real quick, make me a perception check.
Okay.
Just as you looked into this corridor. You notice that this part of the area, you look down and there is water below you, but there is a film that's covering this sort of area, like a bubble.
Oh.
Oh, okay. And if we are to rush forward, we want to be sure not to pop that. I just look down, gesture down. Does it look like it's like holding back pressure?
It looks like it is tense.
If we don't want to be swimming, I suggest we be careful with that.
How deep does the water look past the film, Mike?
You can see it continues down for quite a bit.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. Actually, I'll tell Mistral to do this because Mistral is sneakier than me. Can you like reach down and see like how strong this film is? See if it's able to be walked on?
I can give it a try, although would we want to wait to test that until we have dealt with the threat before us? Or
I would say check before, just in case we need to rush onto it and it, collapses under us.
sure. I'll like kneel down very quickly and just reach a very gentle hand down to the film, 2 fingers forward.
At first it feels like it just like feels like a bubble, but it's sort of like it's like springy. It can hold weight. You're not sure how much weight, but it doesn't look like it's a trap. It looks like it's meant to be there. It looks like
And
it's
also,
support weight.
I can see that this path down is like entirely encompassed by bubble. So presumably those individuals in armor had to walk over it.
Yes.
Yeah. So same.
Okay.
It feels as though it can hold weight, although I'm not sure how much, but given the structure and layout of the corridor, it looks like that if they came from the northern passage there, they would have had to have walked over this film. I imagine if we're careful, we can walk over it as well. I'm not sure how it would take to being stomped upon or ran across harshly, especially with metal boots, but perhaps if you were careful, we could get across.
I understand. My Sonic shoes are a liability.
They do look really cool, though.
Thank you. Maybe Yelsi, since you weigh less and are also sneakier than me, you should be up first with Mistral on this.
Yes,
Okay.
That sounds like a great idea. Okay, I'm gonna notch an arrow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna aim it forward.
Okay.
Do you have
And-
line of sight from here?
I think so, just barely.
Mm-hmm.
I have like
Okay.
a narrow corridor that I can shoot down.
Gotcha.
That sounded
And-
just like me.
Do I want to put any stank on this arrow, or do I want it just to be
Stank.
a vanilla
Put
boy?
a boogie on it.
Just blow my nose onto it.
Yeah.
Yelsi, just
I'm
get
gonna-
ready to run forward once he shoots.
Piss on that arrow.
Yeah, I'm a sharpshooter it for sure
Oh, fancy.
because we're
Let
trying to
him
make
know
this a kill
you're a
shot.
nasty boy.
Yeah. Do I ensnaring strike this? Is the question, I guess.
I could bless.
I mean, yeah. If you,
Do I have the spell slot for that? Yeah, I do.
I understand why you'd be hesitant because it only lasts like a minute, right?
Yeah.
Gotta make this minute count.
Oh, what, Michael? Could I send
Mhm.
Skits up to try and give the help action?
I think I already have advantage, won't I? From being an unseen attack.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. You're right. Yeah. Do I want to use bless now, or do I want to save a spell slot for later? Just to give us the most opportunity for this to go as well as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. I'll cast bless. I'll cast bless on Mistral, Yelsi, and Doug right before you attack.
Fuck it, we're gaming.
We're balling.
We're ball. Animal fact, we're
It's
balling.
3 people,
Animal
right? Yeah, 3
fact.
people.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. Let's add that so I don't forget. And then we'll make a shot. At advantage, but -5 plus my 8.
But plus a D4.
Yeah, plus a D4. And I have the cool little character sheet button to press for that now.
Yeah.
I got all my buttons are pressed.
Oh my god, your buttons.
My buttons.
Whoa.
I pull back the arrow, sit there with it at full draw for like half a second, let out a deep exhale, and then just let it fly as it whistles down the corridor. And I'm aiming for like a weak point in the armor.
Well, don't call your shot.
Oh, that wasn't even with advantage. Let me roll it again.
Hits.
See if I get a nat 20.
That'd be nice.
Plus -1.
That's a 21. They're both 21.
21.
21.
All right. Cool. So that's 1d8 plus 4 piercing plus 1d. Oh, it always added on there, isn't it? Hold on. If I hit longbow.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Love it.
Let's
Powerhouse.
see here.
So 10 sharpshooter, 5 sneak attack, 10 piercing normally. 25 piercing.
Oh, Mistral.
All right. So, Mistral. Well, not Mistral, Riley. You know how in Adventure, the Adventures, first one, where Hawkeye was shooting at Loki?
Did he catch it?
He catches it, but the force is too much, and it just impales his throat, and he just pinned to the wall as you.
Mishal is surprised. Oh, the reaction time. That was. Did you see that?
Is he dead?
Yes.
Michael?
Mishal, he's dead. Mishal's watching the light fade from his eyes.
Oh shit.
Mishal is just standing there in awe, like that guy caught the arrow, and if it just was going too fast for him to stop it. Mishal is so very surprised at that.
Wow.
Mike, out of character, does that imply this person was a monk and was doing deflect missiles? Oh, cool,
Can I is there okay, I'm gonna rush up. I'm gonna walk across this thing, Michael.
Okay.
I wanna try and cast Spare the Dying on this guy so he doesn't die outright.
I'll say sure. Getting up there quick enough, you see the last light sort of flickering in his eyes as he's looking, as he is just still grasping where the feathers are of the arrow. He's just
Yeah, I kneel down, and I reach my hands out. I pull the arrow out at the same time as I cast Spare the Dying.
He goes unconscious. Just the shock of the arrow coming out.
Mm-hmm.
He's unconscious.
Okay.
Mishal just gives you a curt nod, Sophia.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
She nods.
And then I hold my hand out to take the arrow back.
She will give it back to you.
Yeah.
from here, you can hear that the fighting hasn't gotten more intense down this corridor, but
It's still going.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you say there's any effective liquid pools?
Hmm?
Is there any effect of walking on those liquid pools?
The water is actually like walking on it, you can see there's some like buoyancy. And it's just like walking on a waterbed,
Weird.
essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rusalka, when you walk across this surface, Rusalka,
Oh no.
it feels like you're faster on this surface for some reason.
Oh,
You slippy slidey.
bing bong, bing bong, bing.
Bing bong, bing bong. Versus like bing bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Can't believe Rusa has Heelys.
You have soul speed
She's got
enchanted
Heelys,
boots.
Only on liquid.
You don't know why, but you feel
Oh.
you're definitely quicker on this surface.
Oh my god.
She would look delighted, but she just saw a man almost die, so she's still a little shooken.
That's fair.
Does she look at Mistral any differently, or?
No. Well,
Okay. Mistral is like, I think because Mistral's like self-conscious and he's like trying to like
Yeah.
feel the vibes with
she
Rusa.
knows he gets it, like it's more just kind of horror at the fact that it's happening rather than like horror at Mistral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worry about the man and relief that Sophia is healing him.
We live in
Yeah.
a society.
We live in a society, and
Mhm.
she would love to try to get the group to not solve this violently, but knows that that's unlikely to be like.
We spared the goblin.
We spared the
Yeah.
goblins. We spared this guy. He's not dead.
Yeah, this guy's not dead. We just had to take him down quickly.
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
I could have specified non-lethal,
I-
but I think that Mistral is like, I think when he shoots, he does shoot to kill.
That's
Yeah.
that's totally fair. I think Sophia did this because he was a healer.
That's fair.
Aw,
I feel like if it would have been just like a guy, she might not have done it. But
Yeah.
sure.
Either way, Mistral's very grateful to you for that. I think
Yeah.
like he's like very much expressing gratitude, but then also kneels down next to Nurse and begins rifling through their pockets and like taking any weapons away in case someone
that's a
comes
good
by and
idea,
heals
yeah.
them.
He has some hand wrappings.
You're not wrapping your hands. If you're punching, it's gonna hurt, motherfucker.
He has a few sets of medical supplies.
I give those to Sophia.
And that's about it.
Okay. Great. Should we try to hide him Dishonored style, like back here?
I think we should let him sink into the goo water.
let's not drown a man after we save his life.
We'll give him a straw.
It's one of those fucking bamboo shoots.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can drag him where we were.
Yeah, let's like put him. I think it's the least likely place for him to be found.
Yeah.
Mistral has some paper. You roll it up. It'll be a straw. It'll be perfect.
That's
Mhm.
true. I could make a straw.
You're
That's
right.
actually why I can don't have to
The
breathe.
difference
It's like
between
going to the
Doug
straw.
and a loon is amazing.
Elude's a guy who can kill people and chooses not to. Doug's a guy who had a Hippocratic oath not to kill people and is just so off the rails he does not care.
He's so excited when other people kill people. He's like, I can, but you could drown that guy while he's unconscious.
Good.
He's less for it and more just like, if it happens.
That's fair. Anything sound-wise
Bye,
coming from
bye.
here or over here? Like,
Lunch sound coming
anything.
from this way.
a lot of sound coming this way.
Yeah.
I silently point down that path and just nod to Sophia, like that's probably where our target is.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Let's
keep
boogie.
as quietly as possible. We're doing very well, everyone.
I'm gonna let the quiet people go.
Okay.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Should I make a different stealth check, or are we sticking with the ones we had before?
You can make a different stealth check. The
Oh boy.
the people on alert were, they're busy doing something else now.
Oh my god, Sophia.
It's better. It's better.
It's better
It's
than
better.
last
Slightly
time.
better.
Listen, if you roll that better every single time, you'll be super quiet in a few rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually. I love the
Fun.
thematic bad roll though. I think that's really fun.
Mhm.
The
I think-
clapping
I
of her
think so,
ass is
too.
alerting all the guards.
It's true.
She do kind of be thick
I heard
though.
it here.
Yeah, she do.
She a tall stack. Medium height stack. She's a stack of cobblestone.
It's her
64
muscles. Her
cobblestone
muscles
blocks.
just flex so loudly, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear them like leather stretching.
Oh my god.
It's
her
true.
muscles are
Yeah.
creaking.
Can confirm.
Yo, you need to get rid of something. You need to get that lactic acid out of your muscles. Let me massage that out of there. Here, I'll help you. That must be so painful. You must be so sore.
Uh-huh.
Let me give you a
Uh-huh.
massage.
All right. So, thanks to the 25 and the 13, you guys are okay.
Doug says, "You're welcome."
Thanks, dog.
Oh no.
Wink.
All
I
right.
peeky around the corner.
Mr. Sharpie.
I pull out a very specific arrow and I wiggle the shiny silver tip so that everyone can see.
I motion for Yelsi to pull out the silvered greatsword.
Oh wait, Cal, are you home? Can you actually move things now?
I am home. I am in bed though. I'm so tired. Hi.
That's okay.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hello.
I realized you rolled, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I can't be upright right now. I've literally been driving all day.
That's okay.
That's okay. Get
We
your
got
rest.
you. You just need to do your vocals.
You
Oh my
just
god,
need-
that's a shark.
That's a man. That's a shark.
Mr.
That's a-
Sharkman.
a
Shark me a
mark.
man.
Thank you for the
Bum, bum, bum,
welcome.
E.
Also, one more thing, very belatedly, holy fuck, you running over to smother Emma was so fucking cute.
It was,
I'm gonna
it was cute. It was gay.
Bodied.
Yeah, it was so cute.
All right. So, this is going to be a battle. I'm just going to play this.
What?
What, Mike? What if we talk to them?
What if we talk it out?
You
What
did
the
kill
fuck
a
is
man.
that?
We
You
did
should
not.
you should play music from The Ruined King, Mike.
Doug goes right behind you and smothers him. You killed a man.
If you can find it on Spotify. I don't know
It's
if they have it on
the Eric
Spotify.
Andre shooting Hannibal. It's like, why did you kill this man?
Yeah.
Why did you do this?
Doug can't make zombies yet, so you're all safe. He's not gonna do it.
I'm so excited for Doug to make zombies. And it's
I
really
need to
screaming.
see Doug zombies. We can dress them up.
Doug, will you let us dress up your zombies?
Please.
They
If
have
Percy gives
dignity.
you wet eyes, would you let her dress up your zombies?
What?
First he gives you the bleep emoji.
Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah, there it is. So, are we looking to converse with these individuals at all, or should we just go for a fight outright? The advantage of surprise is great in a fight, but
Ooh.
our job is to kill this man, isn't it?
Yelsi kind of squints at Mr. Olo and is just like, well, do you know the stinky man?
I do not
So-
know the stinky man.
I have a thought.
We're
get
here
the
to stop
information
the
we-
bandits, for sure.
We get the information we want from them, and then we let We subdue them. We let the big bugs take care of it.
Let me paint the picture for Mistral, because I give you the tokens. I didn't tell you what was happening in the room.
Yeah.
So it seems that two more underlings are left. They're on either side of this like hulking, massive shark figure that's wielding this large anchor. Just over his shoulder, just because your perception is just so naturally good. You do see a woman in scholarly robes. Her back is to you, and she appears to be bound.
Oh no, they have a dog.
You can see that they are on a ledge above the sort of bubble floor.
Mm-hmm.
But that bubble floor like continues out beneath them, and you can see through them. Oh, sorry, hold on.
Mistral, do you think all tieflings look the same?
No, I think that there's another tiefling with scholarly robes and is very clearly a doctor or wizard of some kind.
And they're bound like you were, Doug.
And they're bound like you were.
And instead of like actually like seeing like the depths of where you are, you can just see it like opening up to like the rest of the cove. So you can like see like fishes going by, and it's sort of like you're seeing the silhouettes of the fish because they're like, that far away. So they are up on an upper level above this bubble floor. One of them is actually on the stairs.
Yeah. Before we go into it, turn to Sophia and say, if we are going to fight and we fight to kill, do you think you could do what you did with the nurse, with the shark man? If you're able to, and it's not a risk.
If I can get to him fast enough.
I appreciate it.
Also,
I think he has information that could be useful to me or Levy.
She kind of looks to Mistral. Do you think they can be reasoned with? We don't have to kill them. We just have to stop them.
Yes. In my experience, the quickest way to do that is to put them down. Quickest and safest.
She nods.
If you see an opportunity to spare them, obviously that is preferable. But I will be shooting to kill. I won't risk the lives of anyone here. I don't know what I would do with myself if I could have stopped them from hurting one of you. He kind of just nods after saying that and pausing with a bit of, just very morosely. All right. If we can spare them, we spare them, but I'll fire the opening shot. And he looks at Rusa, almost apologetically.
He looks like she's very much struggling. It's clear in her face, but she's not saying anything.
Okay. If you want to, Rusa, you can stay back and not be a part of this.
I want to protect you, if possible.
She nods.
Mike, does it seem like there's any kind of trap or thing that I would run into here?
There's no trap.
Okay. Then I'm going to kneel down just around the corner, and I'm going to draw my bow to full draw, and then I'm going to very quickly just lean around the corner, and before they have time to react, after I'm in line of sight, just aim the silver arrow straight for the wereshark between the eyes, and just let a really quick shot off as fast as I can.
All right.
And as I do, because I don't expect this to be a single kill, and I expect this to be the start of the fight, as I let the shot go, my cloak kind of billows out and explodes with a bunch of origami birds that just flutter out and then swirl around the arrow and fire through with it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
All right. Do I still have bless?
It's been longer than a minute.
Yeah.
Right. Goodbye, bless. So we're going to sharpshooter because obviously no bless and advantage. Let's hope it goes well. Hiya. Nah, it didn't go well.
So that is an 8.
An 8. That's really bad. Oh, the bless really helped me, huh? What if?
And you also rolled well.
Yeah, I did. What if I remember how fun it was dancing last night and all the origami swirling around me, and as I swirl the origami around my arrow, kind of harkening back to that. It's like, I have to place this shot. I have to get it to work.
I believe in you.
You correct your coding real quick.
Shit! It's a 10.
It's an 11.
Oh, it's 11.
An 11.
Meets it, beats it.
So, if you were not in the hybrid form, that would hit. But
This man's just chilling in his hybrid form all the time.
do you see the token?
Yeah.
Bro,
That's his persona.
if I looked like that, I'd be like that all the time too. That's cool as hell.
It is cool as hell.
He got claspers. What's there not to want?
Michael, can you
So-
open the turn order for us?
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
What button is that? That's God.
The clock looking thing or stopwatch or whatever. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I
So
would
go
like
ahead
to-
and roll your initiative.
Yeah, I would like to theme Mistral missing his opening shot as he rounds the corner and like draws the bow back and fires. I think he catches like a glimpse of the faces of the two people who are standing next to the big shark guy. I think one of them maybe has like red hair, and he just like sees Rusa's like very upset and worried and like morose face flash for a moment. He's like the words "this is wrong" like, kind of hit him in the head for a sec, and his aim falters. He like it shakes the bad thoughts out, but the first shot goes wide.
You're blaming it on Rusa.
No, I'm blaming it on me, but I think he's thinking of Rusa. And I think
Makes
he's like
sense.
as like a catalyst for him feeling bad about being so
Yeah.
willing
Wow,
to
Rusa,
kill
I
people.
can't believe you don't want to kill people. What the fuck? How dare you?
Listen, she
It's not
does
bad.
feel like this is wrong.
Yeah, I think Mistral also feels like this is wrong. It's not that Bruce is like in conflict with Mistral or being adversarial towards Mistral or vice versa. It's more that Mistral.
No, I know. I'm just joking.
Okay.
It'll be an interesting conversation later for sure.
Yeah.
So, your arrow,
Mm-hmm.
while it was going to immediately go for it, it does get onto his sort of like shark hide, and it like it impacts but doesn't like quite like stick, and it just like falls down, and he looks, and you're gonna see he grins, and like he has this like great white like shark like row
Oh
of teeth.
yeah. Bruce from Finding Nemo.
Yeah, I'm thinking it exactly.
Oh, mate.
Oh my god.
Shit. Hello. I'm like already pulling back another arrow and aiming it forward.
Right then. Straight to the dirty business. Boys, it's feeding time. It's your turn. You have first.
I think Mistral, before firing the shot, will call out to the wereshark. Remind me of the name that the goblins said.
Gar.
Dar, D-A-R.
Gar.
Gar, G-A-R. So as I hold out, I like draw my next arrow, and my origami begins to sort of swirl around the shaft and prepare to fire. I shout out. And I mean, I'm like, I don't know if I expect a response necessarily, but I'm about to fire on him, but what do you know about a man named Gar? And I just wait for a reaction.
Oh, I know plenty about Gar. He's my best mate. He's gonna. It doesn't look like he'd associate with one of you types, Weather Boy.
Riley, could you have Mistral move forward a little bit?
Yes, I will.
I need to be in your exact spot.
Yeah, and I think he would. This is where he would be, anyways.
Okay.
Mistral just sort of nods as, right, I thought as much. And it's just going to let loose another arrow. I'm going to. Oh, can I wait? I can't do this yet as a rogue. Steady aim is a second level thing, right?
Correct.
Then instead of firing, I'll still fire the arrow, but rather than it being a silver-tipped arrow that's meant to harm, I'm attaching as many bits of origami to it as I can, and firing it forward and having it sort of blast out in a wide radius. And all of the origami pieces of bits of paper begin to spark and glow with primal magic, and I'm going to cast Fairy Fire into the room.
What level spell is that?
First.
All right, so you see as the origami comes up, his anchor glows. And with a swing of the anchor, it's like he's blown your origami to the wind.
He's counterspell me?
He's dispelling the magical effect.
As a reaction. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
You specifically see the anchor glow.
Yeah. So Mistral notes that and says, right. Magic anchor. It's more like anti-magic. Watch out for that. As he's readying another arrow.
Oh, figuring a scrawny thing like you'd bring friends, aye. It's just got to be more interesting, aye.
Seems neither of us is alone.
Right then. Come on then. All of you.
Do I have a bonus action to use? I don't think
Oh,
so.
right, I forgot.
You can flip them off.
I can flip them off. That's a free action, you know. I'm gonna do that anyways.
Right back to you, mate.
Maybe I'll use my bonus action to. I can't cast 2 leveled spells in a turn. I won't do anything. I will pass the turn.
All right, Rusaka, it is your turn.
Okay. Are we able to move? We can't move through each other's spaces.
Yeah, you
can
can.
we?
You can.
You can.
You just
We
can't
can.
end
Just
yourself
squeeze
there.
through, say, excuse me, pardon me.
Okay. Yeah, Rusa squeezes her thick ass through the tunnel space. Until she comes up to Yelsi. Yeah, she'll come up to Yelsi. And give one of Yelsi's shoulders a little squeeze, and just say, "Please be safe." And I'm going to cast Longstrider on her to make your speed more by 10 feet.
I'm gonna be fast.
You're gonna be so speedy.
That's pretty good.
So that's my movement. That's my action. I don't think I have any bonus action. I don't got any beans actions that I can do.
Anything you can do with sorcery points?
I can convert sorcery points.
You can convert. Can you quicken a spell? Do you have quicken spell?
I do have quicken spell. I think.
If a cantrip
Do
you
I?
want to cast, you can do that.
Can you move slightly forward more, unless you don't want to expose yourself? Because I do need that position for my
Oh yeah,
turn.
I gotta clear your space. This is like not. It's like.
You could also move back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could just move back again.
Yeah.
Up to you.
If
You don't necessarily have to.
If you don't want to expose yourself.
Yeah. Also, if you were
Sorry.
only touching Yelsi, you could have just slipped into Sophia's space.
Yeah.
And then slipped back out.
Yes. Okay, that's true.
Up to you. Up to you.
I'll hang out right here. I do want to use a sorcery point for something because it gives me a rune. But I do have quick. Okay, so let's see. What can we do with cantrips? I can make lights appear in the hallway.
You put fairy lights in the hallway. It's so cute.
It's so cute. Just little moral support
Yeah.
vibe. I mean, I guess I could cast Mold Earth to make it difficult terrain, but that'll make it a problem for ELC too.
That's why you gave her the extra 10 feet to get past your difficult terrain.
Yeah,
Yeah, fine.
it's a setup. Actually, so difficult terrain would decrease their speed, right?
They have to spend half, like 10 feet of movement to move through 5 feet of difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't know what's gonna happen if I make it if I make the water difficult terrain.
I will say this much: you cannot make the water difficult terrain
Okay,
because
so it would
there
just
is a
be
bubble.
right. So it would just be the land around it.
What about with shape water?
I would
Uh,
allow that, but that's also a 5-foot square at a time.
Yeah.
right. I also don't have it, which is wild. I feel like I should, but I
Right.
don't think I can. I can't actually get it right now. Or
What kind
at
of
all.
avatar are you? You can't shape water.
I know. SMH.
We're supposed to have all
Okay.
4 elements in our party: wind, water, spider,
Doug.
metal, Doug.
Doug is my favorite element, I think.
Oh yeah, all 4 elements.
I love that we're Captain Planet.
With
Yeah.
our powers combined.
Mistral
Yes.
2 hearts. So
Mistral
That's
2
true.
hearts. Oh right, 2 hearts, 7 vagina bones. What else have we established about Mistral?
7 vagina bones. 7 is such a weird number for it too.
Yeah.
8
Well, he lost the
vaginas.
he lost his 8th vagina bone in the war.
Yeah, it's true.
Doug had to surgically remove it to save his life.
Yeah, that's how they met.
Yeah. It's like, the prognosis isn't great. I'm gonna have to remove your 8th vagina bone.
It's true.
Okay.
Is there anything we can do, Doc?
No.
Do what you have to.
Okay, I'm spending 2 sorcery points. I'm quickening a spell, and I'm going to crunch up the earth in. Let's see. This guy's closest to us, right?
Well, this guy's gonna be going down the stairs. He has to go play around.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna make this stair area difficult terrain.
He
So
can
I
jump
think
down.
I think if he jumps down, it'll probably pop the bubble, right?
really?
You don't
That's
Well,
my
you
guess.
could jump down here.
That's my guess.
You don't know yet.
I don't know. That's my guess.
Oh, so maybe I'll make this little bottleneck difficult then. Although yeah, I guess they can walk across. Whatever, it's fine. Well, cause I don't know how things work. Hello.
Don't worry. Don't think too hard about it.
Just do it. If
Okay.
it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Life's too short.
Okay.
You could also do Ray of Frost or Shocking Grasp.
I know, but that's not what we're just about right now.
Yeah.
She's not gonna actually attack
We
anyone at the
haven't
moment.
taught her violence yet.
No, Cleo tried, and Russa got up in arms about it. She was like, I don't want to kill people if I can talk to them. So,
Mhm.
didn't work. But we're working on it.
It's okay. Sophia
Um,
will teach you the ways of violence.
We'll see. I would love that, actually. That would be a really cute little vibe for them. Yeah. I want to use sorcery points, but I don't really have anything that I can think of to use them for right now.
Then
so
you
maybe I'll
don't
just-
have to.
Yeah, just a lot of times.
Yeah, I want to charge my runes.
You will.
It's okay.
You can drive
Yeah, I have vehicle proficiency, I guess.
Bruce has her driver's license.
She does. Yeah, that's my turn. Skip my turn. Or finish it.
Doug goes over here and
Hold
he
on,
peeks over the corner.
it's another guy's turn.
Never mind. Doug goes back to where he's supposed to be. I forgot.
Michael, it's your turn.
Yes, sorry, I'm taking care of biological needs since I've been sitting in this chair for check swatch 8 hours.
It's okay.
Okay, so this guy is gonna step back here. And you see unloops a hand axe from his belt. You see he sort of like cocks back and just sort of like whips it towards Mistral.
Ah!
Ah,
That's 19 plus 3's 22 to hit Mistral.
That'll do me in
Damn.
plus.
All right.
Damn, I think he lost a vagina bone with that one.
Ah, my pussy.
So you're gonna take 6 points of piercing damage, slashing damage. Sorry. And then
Is it a whip? Kind of thing? Kind of doohickey? Kind of deal?
I mean, it's the hand axe doesn't stick in you. It just like
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. I heard unfurl something, and I was like, my brain said rope.
and then he is going to throw something else at you, which looks like a very jagged harpoon.
You said 7?
And no, huh?
7 points of damage? Yeah.
He misses the harpoon, and you can see the harpoon lands right on the edge here. It's just like on the edge, but right in front of the bubble,
Mm-hmm.
right in front of your feet.
Mm-hmm.
The were shark is like, "Oi, what were you throwing that?"
Information. Good to know. They don't want to pop it either.
So sorry, boss. Douglas.
Hi, I have a bullshit spell.
mm-hmm,
It's from Strixhaven.
mm-hmm.
Let me get to my spell sheet.
Are you gonna
I'd like
cast
to
Opt?
Are you gonna vortex warp?
Are you gonna cast
Yes, I'm gonna vortex
Brainstorm?
warp.
Yes, my favorite spell.
I'm taking the tiefling gal and I'm sticking her where I used to be.
Good. Rescue.
Don't know what this is about. I'm gonna solve that problem first.
Such so
Make
smart.
a Constitution saving throw.
And she can choose to fail it if she wants.
If she's unwilling,
Yeah.
does she want to be rescued?
She's unconscious.
See, auto fails.
Unconscious only fails auto fails dex and strength, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
She rolled a 2. Okay.
Woo!
We're good. He kind of holds out his hand. This big energy. There's like a little black hole that sucks her up, and then it reappears on the floor and spits her out.
Cool.
That's it. That's my turn.
That's pretty good.
That'll take care of that.
Very good, Doctor.
Mm.
I say as I pull a hand axe out of my shoulder.
Alright. This one's gonna step back and throw a hand axe. 16 to hit.
Miss.
Alright, it embeds itself in the wall behind you.
I fucking duck.
And then the harpoon. 17 to hit.
Meets it, beats it.
Alright, make a strength save.
Oh no.
As you take
Oh no.
9 points of damage.
Oh no.
Nar.
Nar.
You are dragged 1, 2, 3.
Clear.
Oh,
Save us.
You're on the bubble. You dragged that
Whoa.
far.
20 feet. Holy shit.
Yeah, they have. If they get
Oh,
you
yeah.
and you fail the save
Mm-hmm.
by more than 5, they can double the distance they can drag you.
That's cool.
All
Damn.
right.
Nice job, Doctor. Pulls out hand axe.
It's
Bye. Have a nice
it's
trip.
is it me turn?
Your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do something, and it's not gonna be good, but we gotta try. I'm yeah. Let's do this first, and then next turn I can bless or whatever. I'm gonna cast heat metal on the big anchor in the shark's hand.
Yes.
All right. Con save to hold on to the anchor. He cannot hold on to the anchor. You just hear.
Does he drop it on the bubble?
No.
Good.
He is mindful of the bubble.
Okay, so I went
Fucking
one.
chicks and piss! What the fuck?
She'll give him a little wink, a playful little wink, as she moves up. But I don't think there's anything else she can do on her
That's a
turn.
big hell yeah. Very smart.
But that's Sophia's turn.
All right. Yelsey.
Yossi gonna run.
Where's she running?
I'll let you know when my page loads.
There's a
Let
big
me do-
shark.
I'm just gonna refresh my page.
You have 40 feet of movement.
I got 40 feet of movement. I wanna be the screamy girl.
You can make it to the big shark guy.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that ledge is about 10 feet up.
Yeah. You can make it to the stairs. If you want to dash, you can move up there.
What if you do a since the bubble is kind of bouncy? Could Yelsey do a trampoline jump up onto the ledge?
I'm gonna say no here.
That's 35 feet there if you want to move any closer.
I was trying to see if I had anything for run fast, but I don't think so.
Oh, can you climb up the thing because you're a spider?
Yeah, you could dash and climb.
Or you could throw something.
I don't want dash.
That's fair.
Throw something. Flip them off.
I'll throw a dagger.
You could throw a
Want me to get
javelin.
you further back then if you want to do a throwing thing?
I don't think she's within 10 feet of the shark.
Because they're like 10 feet up, so.
Yeah, so
Okay.
range would still be good.
Okay.
Wait, I want to do this one.
Oh,
Heavy crossbow!
That's good.
Bonk.
Yonk.
I think a 21 probably hits. 9! That's solid damage.
Yay!
All right, let me just put something here. All right, you see, you plink him with this crossbow. It hits him. He just sort of looks at it, raises an eyebrow. Right, you don't know what lycanthropy is, do you?
Oh, is he immune to it then?
Yes.
We need to use the silver.
That word's too big for Yossi.
Wait. Or suggest finding a good teacher on it, because he just leaves the anchor there and it comes down to Yelsey. You might need to be an expert on it soon. And his eyes sort of glow. He's just gonna...
Yelsey spider were shark.
So that
That'd be
is...
so good. Spider sharks. Isn't that one Junji Ito monster? There's like the shark
Oh,
that runs through the
God.
house.
So he rolls an 18 to hit Yelsey.
I think that's it.
All right, Yelsey needs to make a con save.
I like con saves.
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay.
Whew.
I don't know.
We got some
Oh,
good
I got-
news.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't contract the shark strain of lycanthropy.
Sharkanthropy?
Sharkanthropy.
Lycanthropy.
if you will.
Sharkanthropy.
But the bad news, wait, did you rage?
I didn't say it, but I did mean
You
to
did
rage.
you did say you wanted to be a big yelly girl, which
I did.
that is
I
Yelsey's
think does translate to rage.
I will allow it.
Thank you.
All right. So you take half of this damage.
Solid
Hmm.
5 damage.
Chihuahua.
Real hot. But something you do see is now that he's bit you, he's just able to move right past you.
Oh.
And he's also going to bite Mistral. He has advantage on this one because you have blood in the water.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Very neat.
All right. So
So
that
do
is
you
a
taking
16.
damage?
Yeah.
Cool. I
So
like that a lot.
16 plus 6.
Oh, I thought it was just 16 in general. Ooh. I don't
So
know, Mike.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a con save.
Okay.
I believe
I
in you,
can't wait to be
Mistral.
a were shark, guys.
That'll be fun.
Oh,
Take 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Oof.
I can't wait to be a were shark, guys.
Ouch,
Mistral is
yeah.
that boy with every disease.
Well, he's got enough vagina bones.
I
for
was
it,
about to say one disease for every vagina bone.
So
every time I
Mistral,
contract
as
with
his
chronic disease, I have to have a vagina bone removed.
So Mistral, as his teeth sink into you, it is like burning and painful, but you feel changed. You don't know. Actually, no. Give me this con save at advantage because you already got some fucking shit in your veins.
If you get enough diseases, they fight each other.
I do?
I love this episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, your second heartbeat.
Oh, right. I don't know what my second heartbeat is.
Indestructible. Never mind.
Hey.
Oh,
Now you got you got a
Hello.
third heartbeat.
Third heartbeat, collect the
Hey.
heartbeats.
You'll have 7 vagina bones and 7 heartbeats.
We're getting there.
I can't wait for Mistral to explode and then 7 Mistrals come out from
Florbo
inside of
Blinkus
him.
with every disease. Or-
All right. So, yeah, that's his turn. Mistral has
Fucking
contracted
amazing.
where shark lycanthropy.
Let's go.
Wow.
Top of the round again, Mistral. There's a big old shark.
Yeah.
Right there.
So what I would say is that I kind of like the idea of like it's biting down into Mistral's shoulder, and he's like wincing with the pain and almost crying out, and like from behind he takes out his short sword, which has been sheathed this whole time, and I think he knows that it won't do anything to the shark. So I think he takes like one of the silver tipped arrows and like holds it in his grip along with the short sword, so that the silver tip goes first and tries to plunge it in like that.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll. You have advantage because Blood Frenzy makes it so he takes advantage on attacks when he uses advantage.
Oh.
That makes a lot of sense. Very cool. Well, let me actually. Sorry, this is I'm future-proofing something real quick. So I can just add that on top. Okay. Short sword. Attack at advantage. No sharpshooter, because that doesn't make any goddamn sense. 15?
Yep, hits.
Okay. Oh, wait, I'm so stupid. Hold on. Subtract 3 from that. Swarm damage equals. Yeah, subtract 3 from that. I don't want to do the swarm damage. Just a sneak attack and the normal piercing. So, 11 points of piercing damage to the shark, silvered.
Okay.
And then as part of my like the origami birds and different creatures, and I think some of them start to become like these origami fish that are like swirling through the air and held aloft by the breeze, kind of like long kite like things.
Keep going. I can hear you.
I'm going to use my gathered swarm to, when I hit a creature with an attack, I'm going to cause the swarm to move me 5 feet horizontally. And I believe that because I'm being moved and not that I'm moving, it doesn't trigger an op attack. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Cool. So I'm gonna have my origami like push me back 5 feet. Slip, like I'm gonna like get pushed back 5 feet. My back is gonna like hit Sophia, but I knew that she was there. I'm not like stumbling into her. It's more that my back hits Sophia and I like spin and like swap with her and get behind her.
Yeah.
My foot like scrapes against the back of the ground. I like kind of back up and from the ground draw my bow up to full draw to like get ready to shoot again on my next turn. But I just push myself away and get away, spilling blood down my shoulder from the giant fucking shark bite, and do a cool fucking twirl and spin around Sophia, and maybe we like high five on the way. I don't know.
I would say that the pressure was there, but once you like actually rip yourself away from the shark, that's when like the pain actually hits you.
It's like a doom doom. But there's 2 of those because do I bleed faster because I have 2 heartbeats?
No.
All right. That's my go though. I'm gonna step there.
Okay. Usoka.
So now that it is my turn, it is 11:30, and I feel like I am about to pass out. Is it okay if we pause here? Since I don't know how long this combat is going to go on.
Yeah,
and I gotta
fair.
go to work.
Well, here is a question I have for the group. We are, of course, a bi-weekly game. But I think if we were to pause, I'd want to see if the third is okay with everyone. To perhaps pick up where this left off. If not, that's perfectly fine. We can go on the 10th, but
don't want to leave it too long mid-combat.
Cal, I know you don't really have the spoons for weekly, but could you swing it once and then we just go to 3rd to the 17th to the 1st?
I think I could manage that.
Okay.
That would also line up well with our stuff, Riley, because we're not available next week.
We have guests on the next Wednesday, so that actually works really well for us.
So you are good for the 3rd, or you're not?
We're good for the
3rd. We're not good for the next week anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
Like after that. Oh my god.
Sounds
make
good.
a heart, Emma. Make a heart. Is he gonna do it? Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Discord likes my camera. It's watching me.
Well, it would happen on Zoom too. I think it's just your computer.
Oh,
I'm gonna stop the stream.
apple.
Cool.